guys, welcome back to my channel. For those who are new here, my name is Lucy and I am a mum to this little man, Riley. Say hello. Hello. So today I'm just filming a few of the essential items we found when Riley was 0 to 3 months. He is currently 5 months, so some of these things are a little bit sort of no longer used, but these are the things we really found helped us in the early days. So hopefully you can get some good ideas from this video if you are expecting. So please carry on watching just to see what our essentials are. So the first item we have today to show you is the Next to Me style crib. This one is actually by Kindercraft. I'll show you the label, and I believe we got this from Amazon. It was a slightly cheaper version, but to be honest with you, it's been absolutely fantastic, and we're really pleased that we did go for this one. You can heighten or lower the legs, just to either raise it up or lower it down depending on the size of your bed, and these legs here do come in and out as well, just so you can get it as close as you need for it. When he was first in this, we left this side down just so we could see him easily through the night, and obviously for night feeds, or if he does get a bit grouchy in the night, he's easy to reach. This product, it's easy to take down and put up. We've brought it to my parents' house a couple of times when we have stayed over there, and it's really easy to put together and put down, and it does come with a little carry case as well. So this is a really good product, and to be honest with you, I'm quite sad at the thought of when he's actually going to come out of this into his own cot in his room. He's 5 months now, so hopefully we have got a little bit longer before we can do that, and I might eke it out past 6 months a little bit depending how I feel. So carrying on with the sort of bedtime theme, next thing to show you is the Grow Company Ollie the Owl. Another really good purchase. It does have the white noise and some lullabies on there, but we actually only ever used the heartbeat. This is the thing we've always found since he was in hospital when he was first born. That is the thing we use, and it's sort of stuck from there, and it's quite a nice kind of noise for us to have in the background while we're trying to sleep as well. I don't know any parents that use white noise. It's quite a I don't know if I'd be able to sleep with that going on in the background. But you can change the volume so you can make it louder or quieter, and it does have a light on it as well. We don't really tend to use that, but if anyone wants something with a light on, then that's good. Supposedly as well, it does have a cry monitor, so if they do wake up in the night starting to cry, this should turn on the sound that you last had on just to soothe them as well. So that's a good feature to it as well. So really pleased with this little man. And then for him actually sleeping, we have used sleeping bags. He's quite a fidget. He wriggles a lot throughout the night, so anytime we'd put a blanket over him, he was just wriggling out of it and waking up because he was probably cold. So we sort of stopped using blankets quite early on and went on to these. This is from M&S, this one, and I really like the little elephant print, and it's a really bright blue. So yeah, really pleased with this one from Marks and Spencer's. It does have as well little poppers there as well, so if they're a little bit smaller, you can pop them in this and just tighten it up there, just so it doesn't sort of rise up on them. And it's got the zip going all the way around to the bottom. This is, I believe this is 0 to 6 months, this one, and I think this is a 1 tog. In my previous videos, if you have seen them, I mentioned that he's quite a hot baby. We keep him in the 1 tog just so he doesn't get too hot in the night, and it works perfectly for him. So next up we have this little light projector, which is a little hippo. It is lovely and soft, and this is just something that we will put on when we put him into bed at night, when it's nice and dark and the stars shine onto the ceiling. So you can change the colours. You've got red, green, blue, red again, and there is some songs on here as well, different ones, and you can change the volume as well. So this we just found was quite good, especially when he was sort of starting to notice lights and things more. When we'd put this on at night time, he'd sort of be concentrating on the lights, which would help him go off to sleep. So something like this, just I know you can get ones that will move around and have different sort of variations of stars as well, but just something like this was really helpful to us and used to help him just to relax before he was going off to sleep. So definitely recommend one of these. Now, if you haven't heard of the Hey Bear sensory videos, then you really must have a look on YouTube. They are fantastic videos. They're sensory videos, so there's lots of different ones on there, and Riley absolutely loves them. I can pop those on and it will just keep him quiet for some time if I do need to do some bits around the house. This is just an example of one of them, but there's lots of different ones on there, and there are some calming ones on there as well, just to help them to go off to sleep if they are struggling with teething or something like that. So definitely recommend. So another thing that we have really loved for his tummy time is this tummy time llama. This was kindly given to us by one of our best friends, and I really think this has helped him strengthen up his neck, and he is now he's now rolling over. So I really think this has been part of the reason he's been able to do that. So yeah, so this is really good. We used this, I think this was a Christmas present, so he was about a month old. We started using this, and he has really loved it. And who doesn't love a llama, right? So another thing we have loved is the Child's Farm products. For his bath time, we use the baby bedtime bubbles, and this is in the tangerine scent. He always smells really scrummy after a bath, so this is really recommended. When we are changing his nappy, we use this nappy cream. Again, this is with aloe vera, and we have always found if he does get a little bit red or rashy around that area, then this really helps clear it up. So this is really good. And then for after his bath, we use this baby moisturiser. Again, this is mildly fragranced, but it does have a really nice scent to it, and this is really nice on his skin, and his skin always feels nice and soft. We are really lucky with him. Touch wood, he hasn't had any flare-ups of any eczema or anything like that, so we have found that perhaps these Child's Farm products may have been the reason for that, just because they're nice and kind on his sensitive skin. As you can see, Riley is kindly demonstrating the next part of my newborn essentials. This is the 4Mums Rockaroo. So as you can see, it is an electric rocking seat. I'm trying to get some better pictures. You've got different modes on this bit here. So his is on the highest setting, but you can switch those as well. 4Mums do a slightly newer version, which is called the Mummaroo, I believe, where it actually rocks side to side and different sort of motions, but it was quite a bit more expensive. We had a real touch with this one, as a friend of a friend was looking to sell hers, so we got it for a really, really good price, because to be honest with you, I don't know if we would have paid full price for it. Obviously now, knowing how good it was, I definitely would pay full price, but at the time I didn't want to buy something that expensive and him not like it, but he, to be honest, has absolutely loved it, and for me it's been an absolute godsend. As you can see, because he's asleep now, bless his little heart, but it just kind of gives me the odd half an hour here and there if I need to throughout the day, especially when Matt was at work, and it will just give me time to get some jobs done or get myself showered and ready. So this has definitely got a thumbs up from me. So another favourite of ours and Riley's is this playmat. This was from a friend, and he has gone on this every single day since we have had it. I really like that it's got the bits that hang down, so it's good for him to reach out and grab. And we've also added on this toy in the middle, which is his monkey, and it's his favourite toy at the moment. I love how bright the colours are, and this is definitely something I would recommend, is a little playmat for your baby. So the last item I've got for you today is this nappy bag. This is another purchase off of Amazon. Now I have seen quite a few makes of this. This is the Mofoot one, but I've actually seen quite a few of these around with different names on the labels, and they do come in quite a variety of colour, but I've gone for grey as it's quite a neutral, and it's something that Matt will not mind using when he's out on his own with Riley as well. Now another thing that I really liked when I saw this bag was the opening of it. So it zips up, but then the actual opening, it actually opens right up, so it's really nice and big for you to be able to see in the bag while you're trying to dig around and find the item you're looking for. Another thing that actually appealed to me is how many pockets it's got. So you've got a little pocket at the side, which I would usually keep my mobile in just for easy access. You have got a front section which has got space for all of his bottles, and it has got the the material in there that keeps the bottles warm as well. So that's a really good thing. It's got another little secret pocket there, which I will usually keep some change in as well. So like the car parks, or if I'm out and about, just need a couple of quid or something. So that's ideal. And then on the back you have got another little secret pocket in here, which I would usually keep my keys. So inside as well there are lots of different parts. I've taken everything out for this bit just to show you inside, so it's a little bit easier for you to see. But you've got a pocket this side, you've got two little pockets this side, some more on here with another zipped pocket, and then on the other side you have got another mesh part as well. And I don't know if you can see that very well, but it is quite a lot of room in there. So I would usually carry around the baby wipes for him, hand sanitizer, Vaseline, spare clothes, cardigan, blanket, all of his stuff for obviously changing his nappies, and his bottles will usually go in there, and then dummies in the front as well. So it fits everything that I need, which is absolutely ideal. And when if I'm walking around quite a lot, obviously it's backpack, so that can go on my back and it's nice and comfortable to wear, but also you can use the handles to clip it on the buggy if you get those buggy clips as well. So it's really versatile, and I'm really pleased I purchased this bag, so definitely recommend this one. So that is the end of today's video. I really hope you found it useful, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up, and please subscribe to my channel for some new videos in the future, and I will hopefully see you soon. Bye guys.